Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys had a great night tonight. If you don't know who I am, my name is Shook. I make videos for NBA. I also do a bunch of other content in my Discord. We'll talk about that in a second, but all these videos get posted on the subreddit. It's called DF Sports. I make updates with all the news that comes out. There was important news today that you had to keep an eye on. Did not expect that. And then you can talk strategy here and stuff like that. Really great place to be, in my opinion. You can ask me questions before lock. I'll help you out. Really great place. Check it out. And if you ever need to get a hold of me privately, you can do so on Twitter right here at Tory Langley1992. Let's go over my lineups from tonight, and we'll talk about, paid out. Another showdown bink. Great days in Discord. Main slate didn't, Discord. I give player pools, cores for cash and tournaments, GPPs. I give you 4 players to play, showdown cores, showdown videos, private main slate videos, just a bunch of shit. Link to that will be down below. And let's go over my lineups from tonight. So the core that I had for today was pretty good. Gary Payton core play, Anthony Davis core play, Draymond Green core play. D'Lo was core play. He was bad. I also had Lonnie Walker as a core play, and then I took him out because I told everyone I wasn't 100% sure if I was playing him. I did end up on him, so I guess we'll count it. A lot of people in Discord played Lonnie. He was only 20% owned. I was shocked he was only 20% owned, to be honest. But yeah, main slate just missed, and then Showdown just absolutely nuked. Back-to-back Showdown binks. I told everyone in my private Showdown video that the best tournament lineup that I found was Draymond Green captain and jamming in 80 LeBron and Steph. That worked. It just worked out magically. I couldn't have asked for anything better. The value was just straightforward. The value was just very straightforward with Gary Payton starting, with Lonnie Walker's rotation last game. So there was just no reason not to play Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Steph Curry all in the same lineup. There was just no reason not to, right? It was very, very straightforward. So I got different with Draymond Green captain and then jamming in those guys with the value. I did leave some money on the table as well, I believe, almost $1,000. So really great day. The core that I have for Showdown was Anthony Davis. I think I had LeBron or Steph. One of LeBron or Steph, I forget. And then Lonnie or Gary Payton. So phenomenal day once again overall with back-to-back Showdown binks. It's been phenomenal. So let's go over this 2-game slate. Once again, like I said in my previous video, the chalk is going to be this Phoenix-Denver game. Everyone and their mother is going to be playing this Phoenix-Denver game. So when I'm going over this video, I'm going to try to do my best to compare these guys with the Phoenix and Denver game and who I'd like for tournaments and what I think ownership will be. So, Joel Embiid at the top. You're getting a $1,500 discount to Nikola Jokic. Now, I think Jokic is the much better play point per dollar, but I have a feeling Joel Embiid's going to become under-owned tomorrow, in my opinion. So I really like Joel Embiid for tournaments. He was really low owned here. I have a feeling he'll be low owned again. He had a 35% usage rate. I think he has a 35% usage rate in the playoffs. Obviously, he's the MVP. He's going to play 40 minutes. He's going to stuff the stat sheet. Obviously, he's a very good defender. Can get those block steals. Playing away, not too concerned about it. But yeah, I think Joel Embiid looks really good for tournaments. James Harden, definitely an outlier game last game, but I think he's going to still come out pretty aggressive, not defer to Embiid as much. He'll also play huge minutes, so I think he's fine. I prefer other guys, though. Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, they're just there for me. I'd rather play like the Boston guards for cheaper over these guys. I'd rather play Michael Porter Jr. over Tobias Harris. I'd rather play Aaron Gordon over Tobias Harris. Please let me know down in the comments if this kind of analysis of who I would play over who helps you guys and if it's been successful. I've been really trying to hammer that home and try to help you guys out as much as I can. So please let me know if you want me to keep doing that or if it's just a waste of time. Would really like to know. So I think Maxey's okay. I actually do kind of like Tobias Harris at 5.5K. He is just going to play 40-plus minutes. He was on pace to play 40 minutes here, and he got in massive foul trouble. Only played 8 first-half minutes. He played 45 here in overtime, so played 40 in regulation. He's been bad, I know, but the minutes are there. He's cheap now to 5.5K. I think he's a pretty safe to solid play at that price point. D'Anthony Melton, he'll play around 25 minutes. I'm kind of just indifferent on him. I think he's fine. Don't love it, don't hate it. When he's popular, I have no interest in him. When he's low owned, I'm fine taking shots just because the floor is very, very low with him. PJ Tucker, just another value play there to make it work. I hate playing PJ Tucker, but yes, he is viable. And then Jordan Niang. I think we get, 15-ish minutes from him. Does have to hit his shots to reach value, but a fine dart at the flat min price to make it work to fit more spend ups. Boston. So same thing I said about Embiid. I think Tatum's a good tournament play. I think I rank him as my least favorite spend up. I'd rather play Embiid. I'd rather play KD. I'd rather play Booker. I'd rather play Jokic. Hell, I'd even rather think I'd take the discount and play Jamal Murray. Point per dollar. That's not straight up, obviously, but point per dollar. But Tatum also another very good tournament play. I think Jaylen Brown right here is the breadwinner for Boston. 7.9K just seems like a crime to me. He's also going to play huge minutes. I think he needs to come out way, way more aggressive. Kind of like Harden had to come out more aggressive earlier. I think Jaylen Brown's going to have to come out way more aggressive here. 0 shot attempts in overtime is just not a thing that he should be doing. 3 shot attempts in the second half the game before. It's just not a thing that should be happening. So I'm expecting 20 plus shot attempts here for Jaylen Brown. Don't bet props on that, but I'm expecting that, and I'm expecting huge minutes, and I think he comes out way more aggressive. So I think he's too cheap and a pretty good play. Al Horford at 5'7", definitely a risk of foul trouble, but I don't want a victory lap here, but I kind of do want a victory lap here. Everyone was jamming Al Horford in this Atlanta series, and I kept saying his production was just terrible given the matchup. He did fine in some games, but busted in a lot of other games. And I kept saying this Philly series matches up a lot better with him. The production's been great with the way Boston runs their offense. It's just much, much better for Al Horford. So I think we get low to mid 30s here for Al Horford. At 5'7", he seems like a safe play. At this price point, not a must for me, but a very, very good cash game play. And then I love the guards. Once again, they're all just too cheap, man. Brogdon, Smart, White. I love all three. If I had to rank them, Brogdon 1, Smart 2, White 3. I think for tournaments, it might make sense to go to the lowest one, lowest owned one, but White, definitely the riskiest of the bunch, definitely has the lowest floor of the bunch, but has a similar ceiling. He's my least favorite of the three, but I still like him. Marcus Smart, definitely the safest of the three, the minutes most secure of the three, and he'll stuff the stat sheet more of the three, but doesn't have as high of a ceiling as Malcolm Brogdon. He's my second favorite, and then Malcolm Brogdon, my first favorite. Sole reason being he is just the best point per minute guy between the three and has the highest ceiling between the three. So I always prefer ceiling in tournaments. So that's why I like Brogdon. And the minutes are just very, very secure of late. So I really like all three of these main three guards. Like I said, Brogdon, Smart, White. That's how I'd rank them in order. And then I like Robert Williams for value. I have a feeling no one's going to play him tomorrow. I have a feeling everyone's going to go to Jock Landale, and everyone's going to play Nikola Jokic. So I think Robert Williams is a fantastic, and I mean fantastic, tournament play tomorrow just because of that. Robert Williams is a similar price tag to Jock Landale. I think Al Horford has a better chance to get into possibly to get into foul trouble against Joel Embiid. I'm not saying to play Robert Williams over Landale, but I think he's a fantastic tournament pivot off of Jock Landale. So I really like Robert Williams for tournaments. It will fail more often than not, but if he plays like 15 to 18 minutes, he can definitely go for 25 fantasy points. So I think Robert Williams is a pretty sharp tournament play. For that reason being, everyone's going to jam in Jock Landale tomorrow. Everyone. And I mean absolutely everyone. So I like Time Lord for tournaments. Grant Williams, just another value that's just like there for me. I'm fine with it. If you want to make it work to fit in more spend ups, completely okay with it. I don't like it though. Phoenix. So I absolutely love Booker and Kevin Durant. Absolutely love both. They both have over a 30% usage rate right now. They're playing alongside bums. There's no Chris Paul. They're both going to play 45 minutes. Must-win game. Everyone's in a must-win game on this slate, but Booker, Kevin Durant. I think both look phenomenal. I think I slightly lean Kevin Durant to Booker, but I think both look great. You can absolutely play both together. DeAndre Ayton at 5'6". Same thing I said about Time Lord. Everyone's jamming Jokic. Everyone's jamming Jock Landale. Some people will go to Joel Embiid. That leaves Ayton. That leaves Time Lord. These two guys as the odd men out at the center position. He's 5.6K. I know he's been God freaking awful. He's gotten benched for Jock Landale. He didn't close this game. He's gotten in foul trouble every game. There's definitely concerns here with Ayton, but if he's low owned, man, it's just there's so many ways that you could win a tournament with Ayton because he still does have that upside and the price is down. So I think Ayton's interesting for tournaments. Campaign at 4.9, it's just like there for me. I'm just like fine with it. Probably plays 25 to 30 minutes. Playing alongside KD and Booker is just horrid. So just like I'm okay with it. And then Jock Landale, 3.4K, I think stands out as one of the best value plays on the slate. So a lot of things can go right for him. Ayton foul trouble, Ayton getting benched, them closing with Landale, Monty Williams talking up Jock Landale and wanting to play him more. Just a lot of things that can go right for him. I think he plays 15 minutes regardless. And then a lot more paths to more minutes and a lot more things that could go right for him. And they played better with Jock Landale on the court instead of DeAndre Ayton. So I think Jock Landale right now stands out as one of the best value plays in the slate. I obviously really like him, and the field is going to like him as well. But I did identify some ways to get different there if you don't want to play Jock Landale. And then the rest, I have no idea what they're going to do. They're going to go with the hot hand. You saw Landry Shamet close last game. He played 30 minutes. I believe he closed. Shot 6 of 9. You cannot expect that to happen again. If he is going to be popular, I want absolutely none of them. If he's low owned, I'm fine taking a shot there. TJ Warren, Terrence Ross. TJ Warren got his minutes slashed. Just a risky tournament option that I'm fine with because everyone's going to jam into studs. Josh Okogie been starting, not playing much, just a tournament dart for me. Terrence Ross, he is the highest ceiling, I would say, between these guys outside of Jock Landale, but another just dart. Like, I'm not going to lie to you guys and tell you what I think is going to happen with this rotation with the bench guys because I have absolutely no idea. The only guy that I'm confident in is going to be Jock Landale. So that's my breakdown for Phoenix. Denver, Jokic looks phenomenal. Don't think we have to take too much time there. I think Jamal Murray is a very good play once again. I'd rather play Jamal Murray over Jaylen Brown. I think Jamal Murray is just the better play in my opinion. Don't think we have to go too much time over these guys. I love both. Gordon, MPJ, I think are two solid plays. I'd rather play, like I said, MPJ over Tobias Harris. I'd rather play Gordon over Maxey, but I think they're both solid plays. Bruce Brown probably plays mid-20s minutes. Another solid value play to me. KCP probably plays mid-30s minutes. Has to hit his shots to reach value. Another fine to solid value. And then Jeff Green, 3.2K, plays 15 to 20 minutes. Another playable value at the flat min price to fit in all the studs you want. So definitely viable. Now let's try to do the player analysis, ranking the spend-ups, who I would rather play, and the value plays. Jokic, clear number 1 for me. Kevin Durant 2, Booker 3, Joel Embiid 4, Jason Tatum 5. That's how I'd rank them. Mid-range, point per dollar. Jamal Murray 1, Jaylen Brown 2, James Harden 3. Lower mid-range, Michael Porter Jr. 1, Aaron Gordon 2, Tyrese Maxey 3. Down below that, let's go from White to Horford, point per dollar. Brogdon 1, Smart 2. 8 and 3, Horford 4, Tobias Harris 5. Not a strong take there. Now let's go to the value. In this grouping right here with Payne to KCP, I'd go Bruce 1, Payne 2, Melton 3, KCP 4. It's not strong at all though. And then the value. Landale 1, Robert Williams 2. And then I have no confidence in anyone else. I feel the best about Landale and Jeff Green. And then, like I said, you guys can go with your gut on the rest. So I hope this video helped you all out, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.